Hello everyone, and welcome to the video. So with 1.4 adding some new top tier items such as the Terraspark boots and the Zenith, I've started to wonder what items have the most crafting steps in Terraria. So in today's video, I'm going to try and answer that very question. The items that initially came to my mind are the cell phone, the Ankh shield, the Zenith, and the Terraspark boots. And after browsing the wiki for quite a bit of time, I wasn't actually able to find any items that have more crafting steps than these four, so they will be the items that I'm looking at in this video. Now before I go and tally up the different crafting steps, I want to set up a couple of ground rules so that everything will be uniform across the different items. First, if anything needs to be crafted more than once, like 10 iron bars for example, I would just count this as one crafting step. And then, similarly to this rule, I also decided that if something was used in multiple steps of the craft, I would only count it once. So for example, if lead was used in multiple steps of an item, I would only count the lead bar crafting step once. Alright, now with that out of the way, we can get into the results. Out of the 4 items, the Terraspark boots came in last place with 7 crafting steps. And I must say, even though it got beat out by the other 3 items, 7 steps is a pretty respectable amount, especially for a pre-hard mode item. And seeing as how useful the Terraspark boots are in your gameplay, I would definitely say that 7 steps is worth it to get these boots. The next most steps then goes to the Ankh shield with 8. I think I was the most surprised by this one. I've always felt that the Ankh shield took a huge amount of steps to complete, but it turns out 2 items beat it. I guess because the items to craft the shield are so annoying to get, it feels like it takes more time than it actually does. And then coming in second is the cell phone at 10 steps. The cell phone has always been really annoying to craft, so I'm not too surprised that it came in second. In fact, I would say that 10 steps feels lower than I would have guessed. And something that I never thought about is that the cell phone can actually be made in pre-hard mode. I've always gotten it so late in my runs that this never actually occurred to me. I would also like to quickly point out that the Terrablade would be tied with the cell phone at 10 crafting steps, but I didn't include it because it's one of the ingredients in the Zenith, which is included in this list. And then finally, coming in first place with 13 crafting steps, it is the Zenith. And this honestly doesn't surprise me at all. The Zenith is the final endgame sword after all, so it would be expected that it would be hard to get. So what this means is that assuming I didn't miss any crazy items, the Zenith has the most crafting steps out of all items in Terraria. And just for the fun of it, here's a 36-step weapon from the Calamity mod. After seeing the Zenith at 13 steps, I really just wanted to see how much higher the modded items could get. And man, they get pretty crazy. I am glad that nothing like this is in vanilla though. It works for Calamity, but I don't think items that are this complicated would translate very well into vanilla. But with that guys, we have reached the end of the video. Did any of the results from today surprise you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to stay up to date with future experiments like this one. And other than that, I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.